Check it out!
Escape reality with Matt Z.
Well, Dak, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.
Name of God.
Your game proud,
Old
eh?
Navy is better.
Old Navy is not better.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Off the Dome. I'm here with Mr. Milford. People, this is my roommate, Jake Michalides. He's Italian.
Close enough.
almost. I think it's close on the map.
Close enough. Just round it.
We are all members of the Edmonton Wildcat football team.
Alone.
We're and
we can keep
past per.
past and per. We can keep that whole episode though
Pass
fucking
per
short, but
in the middle of being both.
Yeah, we'll see. To be decided.
Yeah, I'm coming back. You know what I mean? That's how it goes.
the return of Jake Michalides live on OTD.
Or
Damn,
as
you're
you're
about to blow up with this news.
Yeah, you're going to know me as Matt Kim next year. That's going to be my
Matt
name.
Kim.
Shout out Matt Kim if you listen to this.
So a conversation I was
Love Matt
having
Kim.
like a few days ago, and this came up. What would you do if you won the lottery and say you got, I don't know, 75 mil? What would you do with it?
Oh, I don't know, man. I could go away for a long time.
Where would you go?
I go explore the world, maybe. I don't know. Fishing trips, man. I love fishing. I think I'd go some cool fishing places. I'd go.
You can buy a lot of fish for that when you got that much money.
Absolutely. I'd also go.
Absolutely.
I'd also go to Japan
You
or
just buy
something.
a lake.
Yeah.
Tokyo.
You could buy an island. You could literally just.
Yo, you could pay somebody to do the fishing for you.
Well,
so
that's
then
not
you don't
fun.
need to fish.
That's not fun.
That's true. You do like the act of fishing.
And just being out on the water, the open water.
Do you feel
relaxing
like
in the
you
sun.
become one with God when you're out there on the water?
Yes. God is out there for sure.
Where would you go fishing though, and like traveling? Like, what would that experience be like?
I know. I definitely go like Japan. I don't
Why
know.
Japan?
Japan. I just like Asian culture. I think Asian culture is really good.
Because they're weird. Like you.
I guess so. That's not very nice to say about people, but
Hey man, depends what context. I like the word weird man. It's a compliment to myself. I've been used to it on the other end a lot of times, you know.
that's fair.
It's alright. It's not bad, man. I feel like you would live in Iceland.
Iceland.
No.
You look like an
Iceland would be
Icelander.
Icelandic man.
Why do I look Icelandic?
You just have that whole like.
It's warmer than Greenland.
Viking.
Yeah. You just have that whole like vibe of just being like a mountain man almost. You got the
I like
beard.
that vibe. That's why I feel like I could hide away into the bushes, disappear off the map. No one would know.
Disappear from everybody except
Hold
God
up,
because he's the
hold
one
up,
who
hold up.
Except for
truly knows
God.
you.
Except
Hold up.
exactly.
Hold up. What'd you just say?
I could just disappear.
No. Run into the bushes. That's why I think I can just run. You said that to me. That's why I think I can just run to the bushes.
Yeah.
Where are you running to?
Into the.
Where's the bushes?
Regina.
You live on the U of A campus.
The
river
river
valleys
valleys
River
right there.
Valley. You don't want to go in
Yeah.
those bushes.
Yeah.
Those
He's taking his hobo tent and he's camping
Those
it
are
out
needle
there,
and
Yeah.
testing it for the ice fishing duration.
That'd be hilarious.
You can go ice fishing on the North Saskatchewan River, huh?
Never. That thing is always moving.
It is
Scary
always
thin
moving.
Yo,
ice.
you know what fucking blew my mind?
Tell
and like
me.
it makes sense once Milf explained it to me. So I was driving over one of the bridges in Edmonton, and it was 30 below. It was one of the cold days that's still cold. And the
Nice
water's
day.
just flowing. And I'm like, no fucking way is the water just flowing in this cold. Like, that blew my mind. And then Milk's like, oh, because it's moving and shit like that.
But here's the thing.
Kinetic energy.
It doesn't make it. Wow. That's a word I did not think you'd throw at me. But no,
What's the symbol for kinetic energy?
Isn't
What does that mean?
Kinetic energy.
Does it actually? What?
What the fuck are you doing over here?
I don't know if that's actually true.
You know what that was?
Actually,
I don't know, man.
Oh,
I just
fuck.
made that shit
Oh,
up.
dude, I believe
You know what that is? You know what that is? That's Doctor Strange. That's what I saw right there. It's Doctor Strange opening a fucking portal.
Oh,
The
Portal
Multiverse
to
of
another
Madness.
dimension.
The Multiverse of Madness. That's gonna be a good movie.
Spider-Man dies.
Does he? You ruined it for me. I was
haven't
gonna
seen it?
watch it tomorrow.
You haven't seen
Have
it?
you seen all the Marvel ones?
No, this
No, I
motherfucker. He didn't even want to go see Spider-Man.
I
He's
have
like,
other
no.
obligations I want to do.
But I'll go
Like what?
see the Internals. But I won't go see Spider-Man.
What were you doing instead of seeing Spider-Man?
Oh, well, I think it was a Sunday, so that's God's day.
Oh,
That's why I didn't want to go.
You're right.
I dedicate myself to God and His work that needs to be done on Sunday. So I sacrifice that day for Him.
It's the most random thing I've ever
I
heard
mean,
in my
that's
entire
very
life.
wrong. Respect.
It's the most random thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Jake, what would you do if you won the lottery? You never answered.
I'm doing that one. I don't know, man. I'd probably run away because I feel like people would try to rob you if they found out you won the lottery.
Oh yeah, all your ancestors.
Oh man, let me tell you, if I
Not ancestors.
man, if I was, my dead relatives would take my money that they need.
Relatives. That's the word I was looking for.
Dude, let me tell you, I feel like it would be like just the most class thing, just Greek people calling me up saying like, oh, like restaurants need money, like lamb, feta,
We need
like
olives.
olives, all that shit. No, I don't know. I don't know where I'd go. Probably somewhere weird and just like cheap and build a big ass house.
Tuvalu.
Would you guys go off the grid, or would you be like those cunts on social media being
I
like,
think I'd be like Matthew McConaughey. You know, I'd have like a place off the grid that I would go to.
yeah,
And
I'd be
then
like-
run for governor.
he's running for governor?
No,
Texas governor?
He is?
He was. But then he's not going to. I heard somewhere.
All right, man, that's true. Anyway, but yeah, man, something like that. I don't know. No, yeah, $75 million. I don't even know what that would look like. You know what I mean? If you put $75 million in front of me, I'd be like, all right, I could. This is my life. I could do whatever I want. The rest of my life. My life is done. I could do.
What
all
would you
that
do?
Sand dune stuff. I'd go to Dubai probably.
Sand dunes.
You do whatever the fuck you want
Dude,
to.
I'd probably go to Dubai. Probably go to Dubai.
Sales, buy a yacht.
That's where rich people go.
Just buy a yacht, man. Like, you see Jeff Bezos' yacht? Fucking
It's huge.
ginormous.
Man, imagine having so much money like Elon Musk's and like Jeff Bezos and all them to literally just be like, I'm going to put all this money into a business that's just then going to explore space.
They could solve world hunger, but they don't.
Amen.
Or
Yo.
they could colonize the galaxy and conquer Mars. Something you can all fuck
Conquer
up.
Mars?
Yo.
Yeah, dude, that's gangster as shit. You
Yeah,
kidding
fuck
me?
Jeff Bezos.
Why?
I have no reason. I just think he looks ugly as shit. That's one reason why. He's just ugly dude.
He looks like a villain.
I wish they were better looking.
He was living his Pitbull lifestyle. Did you see that picture?
No.
He like dressed up and he had like a super colorful shirt on and like the Pitbull glasses on. It was so funny.
What are pitbull glasses?
Just like aviators, I think, basically.
Oh, like Pitbull the rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. Damn, what even happened to Pitbull, man? Is he still
Jake-
dropping music?
Jake was saying the kids don't even know who Mr. Worldwide is.
All right, listen. Okay. I don't know who's gonna watch this podcast, but I work at a place. Okay. We're not gonna say the name of this place because I love my job.
Where is it?
I work a lot of different places. I'm not even just saying this to be very vague. I do work at multiple locations. But I do tutor kids for money. And yeah, I was just saying names to them, right? Because I don't know. I'm at an age right now where things that I grew up with are definitely not relevant anymore. And I asked, like, it comes up in conversation, like I say references and stuff. Like, someone said, like, 305. And I was like, oh, yeah, Mr. 305. Well, Mr. Worldwide, huh? And they're like, yep. And I'm like, you know who that is? They're like, no, not at all.
Wow.
I'm like, come on, like,
Right?
I'm like, you know who Pitbull is? Like, I'm like, what about Flow Rider? They're like, Florida? No,
Those are
but they don't know.
How old are they?
They don't know any of that shit. Well, it varies, but like this kid, I think he was like grade 6. But then here's another thing, like this one girl, she's like, I was born in 2012, and I'm like, I was literally in grade.
Wait.
Whoa.
I was literally in grade.
Damn, that's a mind fuck.
7 or 8 in 2012.
Yep.
So yeah, man, like it's just, it is crazy like that. And then also, here's the thing. They're all dumb. That's not true. That's not true. They're actually all smart. There's actually very few dumb kids that come, because I don't know. It's almost like they're flexing their brain on me. Like they're very, very smart, and some of them almost know that I'm not.
They can sense it.
Sticking
They can
through-
sense your
see through
fear.
that shit.
Yeah.
No, they're like sometimes they talk condescendingly to me. Like I'm like giving them advice. I'm like, yeah, just ask me any questions if you need, and they're like, yeah, they won't even like answer that. Like they won't be like, oh yeah, sounds good. They'll just be like shut up. That's basically what they're saying. They just don't even talk to me. I know what I'm doing here. You do not. Look what you're wearing today. Like, no. And then I don't know. It's fun though. I feel like I can never be bullied by these kids. Like I remember.
I feel like you saying you're not bullied by these kids means you're bullied by
No.
these
And
kids.
that's and here's a reference I'm bringing up. My beautiful girlfriend Brittany Ray, who's sitting over there. She doesn't want
Say
to
hi,
talk.
Brittany.
Oh, baby. And so she was telling me that she was at school, unnamed. And they're all sitting in a circle and they're like just admitting like what was like fears or something. Okay, well you can correct me after this right then. And this one guy or whatever was like, I'm scared the kids might bully me, and I'm like, imagine that's your fear. Like you're going into education and your fear is that. Get a new job.
Absolutely.
Do not do that job.
literally.
If your fear is getting bullied by little kids as a grown ass man, don't do that job because you will get bullied and it will be very easy for them. They'll sense it immediately. Let me tell you, kids fucking know. Okay, they pick on weakness and they fucking like one time, nice hair day, huh? I had a bad hair day. Had a bad hair day at work. Okay, and they're just chirping me. I'm like, I'm at work. All right. What are you doing? Or you have a barrette in your hair. Like.
Have you?
Okay, all I heard from that story was that you get bullied by kids still.
I tell how this kid's getting. I'm bringing up relevance to something else.
Have you ever had a teacher quit? Have you ever
No.
made a teacher quit or anything?
I've made a teacher cry.
Oof.
I made a teacher cry.
Story times,
Always,
boys.
always the goal is to make a teacher cry, especially a sub.
Subs.
I've never done a sub, but I've made my homeroom teacher cry twice. Her
That
name's
is
Her name's
rude,
Miss Spurl.
man. That is so mean.
And it would always be our goal of ours when we'd have like inside lunch when it was too cold to make her cry. So like, you go to Las Vegas yet, Miss Spurl? By yourself?
What the fuck, dude?
No lie. Actually, I haven't told this in a long time.
What?
This is a true story. It's a true
Oh
story.
my
I wish my
goodness.
I wish my friend. She would go 3 times a year. This is true. My friend Chase Strawley was in my class. If you're watching this, it'd be crazy. But yeah, and no, she was just, and she'd only paint one thing red, one nail red. It was like one of her pinkies. I don't know which hand. And yeah, and she would just, she was the weirdest chick ever. She loved Las Vegas all the time. She always wore Las Vegas sweaters, and when she would get mad, it would come out of nowhere. She'd just be sitting there, and she'd just be like, "Fuck!" and then just fucking just hit her hands now, and then just stand
While teaching?
Oh no! Like this is just lunch. Like, she just eat. Like she's
Oh
just
my
eating with
God.
us because like I don't know. There's a staff room. There's a staff room. But I guess maybe she has to be with us because it's a home room. I have no idea. Like we have to eat inside for some reason.
She's probably an outcast.
Definitely an outcast. Definitely an outcast. The way this chick would freak the fuck out. I don't care how many times I go to fucking Las Vegas. Okay, I'll go as much as I fucking want to. All right, I can paint whatever nail I fucking want red. Okay, that does not matter. It's not for drugs. And yeah.
She said that.
Well, yeah, because Kale Zawalika, fun fact, he stole a motorcycle in grade 8 and drove past our school. That's a true fact. You could credit me on that if you ask Josh
crazy.
Taylor.
This dude just name drops like crazy on the podcast.
I know,
all the
I
time.
know.
It's so funny.
This is irrelevant. This is irrelevant
All
in
the time.
Edmonton because it's all Sherwood Park names. But I promise you, these are real people, and it's a real school. I'm actually not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say anything like that. Never mind. There's no relevance to anything else of that school. That was good though. I stopped myself. I was gonna say it too. I love you. Anyways.
Good job, Jake.
Yeah. I
Wait,
won't say
Milfy, you made a teacher quit?
No,
Or
but
cry.
I know that Chopper Hippie, he made their classroom made a teacher quit.
How did they do that?
This was a heavier set gentleman,
Yeah.
and he had a higher pitched voice, and these kids were absolutely ruthless. I heard, and they just picked on him just constantly, and just one day he just didn't show up.
because he died.
Well, maybe he was killed.
Maybe he just got stuck coming out of his house.
Oh, that's rude as well. But
Hey, that happens to the best of us.
Dude, one time my dad, they picked up this fucking fat guy. Okay, this is crazy. There's a fire in this house, and this guy hasn't moved for 5 years.
hasn't moved.
Wait, what?
Because he's like so big he can't walk. If he walked,
Wow.
he'd break his bones.
Is this someone you know?
What?
Who is this person?
No. This is my dad's,
Or you watching a TV
my
show?
dad's a firefighter for somewhere. I'm not gonna say where. And they were
Edmonton.
We do live in Edmonton, so it could be Edmonton. Who knows? And he was going to a fire. They had to fucking cut open the house because they had to pick up this fucking dude and crane him out because they couldn't move him, right? And they
Wow.
couldn't stretcher him because he's big and there's a fucking fire going on.
Yeah.
So he's sitting in the chair, and my dad said when they lifted him up, like his whole thigh was just like white, just because it's like dead skin. That's just, I don't know, the way you sit, I guess, you know, it goes numb and shit. And he can't move because he's fat, and yeah, and then they said they found a remote imprinted in his thigh, like almost to the point like where like it was going like just
Is it all
leveled.
like growing in with it?
It can't grow in with it, but it was looking imprinted, I guess you can say.
Dude probably lost that thing 3 years ago. It's been wondering what the fuck that is.
Oh,
He's been watching the same channel for 3 years.
bro, and yeah.
Fuck. Oh, to my 1,000-pound life. You guys ever like, what was that TV channel TLC that always had those weird fat people shows and everything?
Or
My 600-pound life,
My
that's what it's
Strange
called.
Addiction.
Oh,
8. That's something I eat.
the guy who's like in a committed
deodorant.
relationship with his
His
car.
He has rolls it on top of him. Oh.
No. There's no hole you can put that thing in if it rolls on. What do you mean rolls on top? Where are you putting your?
Like this guy like gets the car driven on top of him.
Okay, I know, but like here's the thing.
My car almost ran me over today.
What?
I was at my parents. They have like a inclined driveway.
Oh.
And then so I got my car, started the car up, and realized the wipers were frozen. So I was like, "Fuck, let me go do that." Got out of the car, and I'm like reaching over the top. All of a sudden, like I kind of feel something touching my foot. I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Oh, whatever, probably nothing. All of a sudden, I just noticed that my car's just slowly going away. I'm just like, "Oh, this fucking car's running away."
Okay, wait, hold up though. Back to this. Where is he fucking this car? So the car's driving over him. Which side is?
I don't think he's fucking it. I think it's just on top of him.
What a dirty dog.
The oil's just dripping down on his nipples.
Oh man, what a dirty dog. Man, having sex with the car. I wonder, like, if he's talking to that car. He's like, "How's it going today?
Oh yeah.
How are you?
love you.
How was? Sorry, I had to leave you outside for so long. I know it's cold. I love you.
Yeah.
Do you want to go out for a
Yeah,
drive-in
let's go for a
movie?"
It's a very like just one-sided conversation. I feel like wouldn't that get boring once in a while?
Oh, he definitely is hearing something. Okay, he's hearing a little bit of
A little suspension
like,
in his
I
rear
love
end.
you. Change my
Squirk,
oil. Oh.
Oh fuck, man! Those were like watching those shows all the time. Just like Honey Boo Boo. Like just like stupid shit like that is just like what makes America so beautiful.
I've never seen it. I never like I've seen like vids of it, but I've never seen. I sat down and watched a full episode.
Yeah, and or Mama June or whatever, she's like got arrested for like cocaine charges or something like
That's
that.
the mom of Honey Boo Boo?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah,
You guys
she
see-
got like
you guys
she
see
like
Fetty
lost
Wap?
a lot of weight.
She looks like the thumb.
Really?
You know the thumb from Spy Kids?
She does.
You guys see
Well, she
Fetty
has
Wap?
no like chin. It's just inside.
You guys see Fetty Wap got fucking busted for smuggling drugs?
Which
or
is so
something like that?
crazy. Like that blows my mind. That rap, like what I think is a famous rapper would do like a crime like that.
Well, he just
He probably
released
didn't have
a-
any money though.
Well, he just released an album not too long ago.
Yeah,
You
but
never
how many
know.
downloads is he getting though?
Oh, who cares?
You know what I mean? The dude had like what 2 big hits and
I'm
then just
like,
fell off.
yeah, she's fine. Wonder what she'll be like. You know that song?
Yes.
And she got the soda. Yeah, Remy boys, they know us.
He that just like fell off though.
I don't know.
Well, kind of. He didn't have
Hey,
very
talking
many
about
good music.
winning the lottery, don't you think, this may be a little fucked up to say, don't you think if you win a lottery you'd fix your eye? You know what I mean?
Yo, but it's
Fix
who
your
he
eyes.
is. It's like Anthony
I
Davis
get
with his
I,
unibrow.
Yeah, you could
I get
do-
that. No, that's just dumb. But to be fair,
Yo,
though,
it's his brand though,
to be
man.
fair though, if I was a young teenager and someone came to me and said, "We're gonna brand you as the brow," I would just tell them to fuck off.
Dude,
Why
do you
would you
remember
do
how?
that?
What the fuck? Are you making fun of me right
Do
now?
you remember how ugly Anthony Davis was in like
'Kay,
high
oh,
school and college and
okay.
shit?
It's crazy.
It's actually the funniest thing in Duke. He had glasses that had the attached around band. He had his bottom row teeth is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It is literally like like fucking where you think like shipwrecks would happen in. Like it's so
Yeah.
like, you don't even know where these teeth are from.
It's like
No.
from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Literally, and then obviously the fucking unibrow. Oh,
It's beautiful.
and that shit. It wasn't even like a unibrow yet. Like it was unkept unibrow, so it looked
Yeah.
like even,
Jagged.
Oh,
Yeah.
long hairs.
He might have had the best glow up in NBA history.
But still, man, that unibrow is fucking tough. The unibrow, I hate
But
it,
he
man.
can at least somewhat rock it now. He knows
I
how to
thought,
rock.
I thought he
I'll
got
give him
rid of
that.
it, didn't he?
Only if you're... No, he does a joke.
Oh.
And then it just was fucking
Yeah,
bad.
he'd probably lose $3 million a year if he shaved that.
I don't know.
What
It's
do you-
weird. What?
I haven't talked about sports on the podcast in a long time, but I'm going to ask you guys this.
Tell me.
Who do you guys think is winning the NFL this year?
I was asked this by, I think you, Brady, recently. And I was saying maybe the Rams. I wouldn't even hate it if the Rams won. Because I like the whole Matt Stafford thing going on.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even hate the Packers, even though I don't like A-Rod that much.
But I'd say Packers, but unless Aaron Rodgers boycotts it because of the COVID protocols or whatever right now.
Well, it's the COVID protocols for the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I didn't
There's
read
no
that
way
much.
he's boycotting the...
But that's what I saw.
If you're
If he
not-
did,
But
that'd be
his
ridiculous.
thing though, he's allergic to some of the ingredients in the vaccine. That's why he never
Oh.
got it.
I'm curious if he actually is though. Like sometimes people just pull these strings.
That's
It's just
true.
like, especially with A-Rod, like he's so just like he tries like all these little things. Like, well, actually, you know. Like,
Yeah.
But like I don't know, he's just kind of like he's kind of an arrogant dick, to be honest.
I love Aaron Rodgers, bro.
He's-
I don't know.
he's a
Like, his
gangster for
personality's
sure.
cool,
Yeah.
but then like I hear all this back stuff like about his family, and like I hear other stuff about his family, like maybe
What about his
against him.
family?
Well, it's like he kind of like shunned him out of the life. I heard it's because they're getting money from him, but I also heard he just didn't want to be a part of it in some way.
I heard they're just like stupid religious.
That could be a.
I think that's what Tiller was telling
That's usually
me.
what it's like.
Tyler probably knows.
Tyler knows. Tyler knows
fucking
so much about
sports.
sports, man.
Tyler, how you doing, buddy? I know you listen to this shit. What's up, man? How's Golden BC doing right now?
Has a hot tub and shit.
Yo, lucky
way.
little
Who do you
shit.
think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
I'm biased, man. I want the Cardinals
Oh,
to
the
win.
Cards.
But, like, in all honesty, though, like,
for sure,
Low-key, Kansas City been looking good. As much as I hate to admit it,
they always look good.
Tampa Bay is hard to rule out because they have Tom Brady. It's like LeBron James. You can't rule them out until they prove you wrong.
Baltimore's gonna get in, and we're gonna be wild.
I lost to Tampa Bay today in the Super Bowl. I was the
Did you?
Broncos.
Tough.
And Baker Mayfield got hurt the first series. You know who goes in? Let's see if you know his name. Benzerk. He was the backup on the Cardinals. He had a sleeve and a tattoos on his one sleeve. He's number 7 on the Cardinals, and I had to try to win the Super Bowl against Tom Brady's Buccaneers.
Who?
And not good. That's unfortunate.
I was down. I lost by field goal, to be fair, but
Yo, Baker Mayfield is so OP in Madden.
I know.
So like whenever like I simulate a
Not good in
franchise
real
in like
life.
2 or 3 years, the Browns are going like 15-1, 16-0, and I'm just like, what? And like Baker Mayfield's MVP. I'm like, what?
I got him on the Broncos. I traded him for
And?
Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know. He's
Like, is he good in Madden?
his short passing. They actually did him dirty. He's a 79 overall in Madden
Yeah.
now.
Because he sucks.
He doesn't deserve anything. I think like he's a good leader. He's a good quarterback, but like he's nothing special. But he's been dealing with a lot of injuries this year though, so it's hard to really judge how he is as a quarterback since he is playing with all those injuries.
That's true.
Speaking of Madden, hey Nash, if the odd chance you're watching this, I'm issuing a statement saying that I will still play you for the championship of Madden. I just got Madden 22, so we can make it fresh. You and I, my friend. There's money on the line now. It's been 2 years in the making. We
know
did it.
who? Sorry, you know who sucks on Madden?
Chase the Rose.
Yes.
Chase is bad.
Dude, Chase the Rose, I know you're watching this shit.
Chase sucks.
You suck, man.
Chase-
You suck. in
Chase
Madden.
sucks at Madden, and he sucks at fantasy.
Yo,
And-
true. Dude finished
Yeah.
what, second last in our
Oh,
fantasy
it
league?
wasn't
it was
good.
terrible.
Almost won.
I want a fantasy league
Cole
this
won
year.
this year. Respect. How much money have you got?
Not all of it, that's for sure.
But who's giving you that you've not told me? 'Cause I have a list.
I got Isaac, I think.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, dude. I thought that was the one I had to individually snap for.
No, I got Isaac's for
Oh.
sure.
I should get my phone for that one. All right. Who else? This is live.
That's it. Other than that, I've told you already.
That is tough. That's 3. I'm gonna.
Well, and you, right?
Yeah, that's 4. Okay. You got Will, Holt, me, and Isaac.
Who else is on there?
Carter, Hunter, Dove, Bray, Culver, Howe, Putters.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's all.
Putters didn't do it?
Not yet.
All right. Hey, Putters, man. I literally snapped you individually 3 times in a row. It's actually kind of fucked up.
What happened?
I got $10 from everyone.
What's $10 going to do?
Oh, for fantasy?
Do to your...
Yeah.
Yo, I kind of hated our fantasy league didn't do any money. I know the
I
household
wasn't.
was down, but everybody else was like, oh, yeah,
I said no.
You said no? Why?
Because I don't know if I don't know.
It's bullshit if you don't do any money. What's even the point?
Literally.
Just for fun, man. Who cares?
Just for fun?
Hey, man.
Just for fun.
If you ever have kids, you better cut that shit, all right? It's about winning, all right? I ain't talking about no participation.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm very
just what-
competitive.
Just scroll through Gary V's Instagram page before coming on.
Man, I'm not about giving shit for trying, you know? That's what look what happened to the Wildcats. Mr. Branton. I'll say it. Oh, man.
What if he called you right now?
If you call me right now, I'd pick up the phone and put on speakerphone. I would show everyone in the world how fucked he is. I would show everyone that he is. I've probably, now that I think about it, never talked to him sober. I've never encountered him sober in any way. I think you were actually drinking during a football game.
Really?
Yeah, I remember there was a water bottle I've never seen before, never since. And it was the strongest you've ever smelled.
Wow.
Yo, I remember my first year, rookie year.
Wait.
Like,
Can I add something?
yeah.
How long? So was it second, third that he was gone for you, and then he came back in the 4th, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, he was gone for 2 years. Cause my first year, so rookie year, and like this is me. I'm not even 18 at this point.
Sure.
And I'm like a month removed from high school. I'm a goody two shoes kid somewhat. And I'm on this flight to Winnipeg, like week 2.
You made the roster.
Oh yeah,
Respect.
always been on the roster,
Never.
boy.
Didn't make the first
Always
start.
on the roster. I'm letting my dick hang on
Got
that.
that jersey,
Perks
though.
of being a backup punter.
It's like
Anyways.
a bullshit thing to fist pound over, bro.
Yeah, punting was the shit.
Anyways.
Anyways, so I get on this flight, and I'm fucking the odd one out, so I'm sitting next to Branting on the plane. I remember just sitting there in the flight to Winnipeg, and this dude just reeked of the booze. And I was just like, well,
yeah.
this is what this league is.
Dude, I bet it'd be the all-time high on a fucking airplane, bro.
Oh, probably.
Like, that's a fucking booze bag.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my God. What is wrong with
The
you?
travels were so much fun.
Traveling was fun.
Traveling's the height of the whole thing.
It really is.
Traveling's like almost the reason why you play. Because it's literally the shit. It's the best thing of all time. You literally just chill with your buds for like 8 hours on a shitty bus, and even after you lose 43-7, it's still the first hour. You're kind of like
quiet,
a little
chill.
bit quiet,
Yeah.
like the short answers and stuff. But let me tell you, by hour 2, maybe even still in hour 1, it's loud, bro.
Oh,
you're playing Risk. You're throwing cheese at each other.
Yeah.
You're doing weird shit on that fucking bus.
You're punking
That bus.
people.
That bus gets weird as fuck. Let me tell you. You talk about some weird stuff on that bus. Sometimes you gotta slap some people to knock them out of what they're saying, because they gotta get them back in line.
I don't know what happens on the offensive bus, but I don't think the defensive bus gets that crazy.
Oh, dude, Devin.
Defensive bus is pretty chill.
Absolutely.
Devin's basically the weirdest shit, man. Sometimes talks about Brittany. I'll slap him. I'll slap him real hard.
I feel like if Devin played hockey, he'd be a goalie.
I think so.
I was a
good
goalie.
assessment. I was a goalie as well. I think
Fun
you'd be
Don't
a
times.
goalie.
explain your awkwardness and weirdness.
Exactly.
Yeah,
What's up?
respect.
Respect. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Respect. But no, goalie sucks, bro. Goalie's the worst position in any sport.
No way, man. You get the most swag.
It's the most stressful thing of all time. Let me tell you this: a breakaway, and it's like
Poke check.
1-1 in a poke check. He lifts it over your stick and backhands it behind you and laughs at your dumb ass for even trying that shit. Dude, you telling me fucking Leon Draisaitl's falling for that poke check?
Yeah, he is. I'm getting him.
No, man. That dirty Slovak, wherever he is, that dirty Russian.
He's German, first of all.
You guys see that Russian plane that just fucking... They got kicked off the flight.
Oh, I
The Russian
did.
team,
Players, the World
smoking on it.
Juniors, yeah.
I would love to be on that plane. I think that'd be so
Yeah.
fucking funny. Fuck you. Fuck you. I smoke my... Fuck you. I don't put on my fucking mask. I would love it.
You guys say this is free country.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
Like, dude, it's got canceled, so they just went home.
Mhm.
Wow.
Were they on their way home?
Yeah, they got kicked off the flight home.
So how did they? Do you guys hear like the follow-up story? How the hell they got home? Because like,
I would assume they're like a part of like the national, like the government. Like they're part of the government, so they have to have some type of setup. There's no way they're chilling on some fucking like.
They're still here.
in Calgary,
Why
just
can't they
getting
go
hammered.
home? I had a good job at Chick-fil-A.
As their
Fuck.
17-year-olds.
Should be wealthy. Families in the mafia.
Man, you guys ever just like late night thoughts? You're laying in bed, and you're just like,
Oh, man. What's up?
imagine having as much power as Vladimir Putin does.
I don't even know how much power he has because it's a mystery.
He
Exactly, you know what I mean? Like how? Like imagine
he
just
scores
being able
10
to,
goals a
like,
game in his hockey game, and he can't even play hockey.
You know
That's
what?
how much power he
I
has.
know. I would
Exactly.
love just to see how people talk to him. Yeah, I love. Like I don't know. Like just him saying stuff. I feel like it'd be like the dictator, just agreeing with everything.
Great movie.
It is a great movie. We watched that. The Dictator. With the big beard, and when he's licking the armpit hair.
Never.
Maybe she's definitely seen it. I watched it with her.
You get the Porsche 911. Well, gentlemen, I'm fucking tired as motherfucker.
Yeah.
You calling it?
We're calling it.
All right, brother.
Thanks for coming on, gents.
Thank you for having us.
It's off the dome. Go check it out.
Escape reality with Matt Z.
Well, Dak, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.